That's what you need to be. That's what I gotta do. I got shit to do for real. So let's see. Hold on, y'all. Let me see if I can hear on YouTube. Okay. Okay. Coming back. Okay. I haven't pulled on my energy today, but today was crazy. What's going on? Hey. Okay, well, go ahead and pull on yourself. All I got to pull two cards. What is going on? All right, so let's see. First person, all right, unlimited reads until the end of the year. First person is $45. All right, first person is $45. The second person is 50. All right, first person $45 and the second person is 50 for unlimited reads until the end of the year. All right, so if you are interested, please let me know. All right, we're gonna see what's going on in this energy. I haven't pulled all day at all. Like literally, I've been laying down, baby. I'm talking about hugging the pillow and want to go do it again. High priestess to the bottom. I got so much to do. All right, expectations is here. Something's getting ready to happen, or you're expecting something to happen, or spirit wants you to expect something. All right, spirit wants you to expect something. All right, my name is Ari, the Healing Empress, aka the Fly Goddess. All right, um, if you are interested in getting a read, I'm gonna post the information over in the description. All right, over here on YouTube. Let's see. Somebody failed. All right, somebody was trying to do something. Tower moment is here. All right, so somebody is going through a tower moment at this time. All right, because of your gift. All right, because you were expecting something. Yeah, high priestess, you saw something. You saw somebody being sneaky. You saw what somebody was trying to do. All right, moving on. You moved on from somebody who's being sneaky in your life. All right, yeah, flying monkeys, people who are in and out. All right, people who don't own up to their shit or just not good people. Emotional maturity is here. All right. All right, somebody could have moved on from an emperor in reverse. All right, so I feel like you probably have to move on from an emperor in reverse in order to get money is here. You had to follow your intuition. This emperor was following the community, actual money and occupation. Actual money and occupation. All right, if you are interested in unlimited reads, all right, to the end of December. All right, first person 45. All right, second person 50. All right, ending. Something has come to an end. All right, feeling trapped. Somebody's feeling trapped in a situation. Unbothered. Somebody feeling unbothered. Somebody is seeing something for what it is. Why do I always get tired every time I do these reads? All right, self-love is here. I always get fucking sleepy every time I get on live. Let's see. All right, you are getting ready to leave, so do not get comfortable. All right, somebody is getting ready to leave. All right, somebody's getting ready to leave. There's joy coming back into your life. A cruise is significant. Somebody could be getting ready to go on vacation. All right, but there's some sort of good times coming back into your life. All right, leaving in the middle of the night. All right, so somebody could be leaving in the middle of the night. Get ready to sign a lease. You get ready to sign something. Let's see. In a few days. All right, something's happening in a few days. All right, Spirit say don't get comfortable. Do not get comfortable. All right, something's getting ready to happen. Somebody's using a tarot card reader for something. All right, you got some sort of joy coming your way. Somebody miss you bad. Somebody leaving in the middle of the night. All right, so somebody's coming towards you quick, fast, in a hurry is what I'm hearing. Cruise is here, not staying in VA. Getting ready to sign a lease. Cynthia is significant and pregnant. AI. Somebody's finna get ready to propose to someone. All right, twin children is here. All right, military benefits. Somebody's receiving something. All right, coming to you for somewhere to live. All right, so you finna get ready to move in with somebody. All right, false friends, uncle is significant. The star and the Seven of Pentacles. I'm trying to think what's on the what the fucking Seven of Pentacles look like. Trying to think what's on the Pentacles. Hold on. I'm using both of my phones, so I couldn't look. I'm trying to think what's on it. That's the Seven of, that's Chariot. That's the Seven of Cups. Damn, I can't even find the motherfucker. I'm alright. Just pushing through. Pushing through. I ain't gonna be on here too long tonight. All right, so I found the Seven of Pentacles. Make me a few, and call it a night. All right, and donation readings are available tonight as well. All right, oh, that's long term vision, patience, perseverance, and waiting investments. All right, so it's like you're pondering on long term investments. You're thinking about it. You're discussing it with yourself and the star. Yeah, the star is basically you shaping your reality. Basically, you achieving your goals in order to achieve this long term vision that you have for yourself. What is it that you really want? What you want to see? Okay. All right. I'm so sleepy. My eyes twitching. All right. Is anybody wanting unlimited reads to the end of the year for $45? All right. There's a family conflict going on right now. Family conflict going on. Something's changing. Something's ending. And it's ending due to you following your intuition and seeing what these people are doing behind your back. All right. Jealous and envious. All right. Somebody jealous and envious of money in a relationship. All right. Somebody's jealous of you having it. All right. What is this in the middle of the night? Being free from a situation. Somebody's planning something. All right. So somebody's definitely doing something in the middle of the night. All right. I'm so fucking sleepy. All right. Yeah. Something's coming to an end. Or you put or somebody put something completely behind them. Now somebody's coming together to celebrate. All right, I'm going to end this reading over here on YouTube. All right, if you are looking for a read, please feel free to reach out. Have a good one.